we're in. We've got something nodding away there. This is on crab. Now what do we have here? This one's nodding. Giving me a very subtle bite to start with. This feels a little bit more serious, this one. We have got a massive lobster. Can you believe jolting around there, guys? Jolting, really jolting. Probably a... What have we got on here on the crab? It's really hanging on. Really hanging on. It's going to take some line there. What do we have? Yes! Get in, get in! Hello folks, very warm welcome back and a very good morning to you all. Right, today you're joining us on a little bit of a special because we are now sat at anchor up the River Tamar waiting for the starting pistol of the 2025 Plymouth Cod Championships, and really excited, ready to roll. Time now is about 7:30 in the morning. Start time is 8 AM. I'm sat now at anchor where I want to be fishing. I am going to start setting my rods up, etc. Obviously we're not allowed to put a line in the water until 8 o'clock. I'll take you through as per all what I'm doing throughout the day. But in the background, rumbling on, of course, we have got a competition going today. So what I will do is try to keep you updated as to if or what has been caught. And of course, at the end of the day, win, lose or draw, as long as there are a few fish being weighed in, even if I'm not weighing in, I'm going to go to the weigh-in, we'll see who the winner is, etc. Really nice competition, growing. The last year we've probably added about another 30% on again from last year's turnout. Got to say massive props to Matt at Southwest Sea Baits, his compadre behind the scenes also helping out. Dean, well done gents. I mean it's no small feat to rally together a full band of merry men to fish these competitions. I know how much effort it takes. Matt's doing all the hours under the sun, and for all of our enjoyment, if I'm honest, you know, we all want to do it. And so yeah, we've got to put our thumbs up to him and say a massive thank you. But back to the pressing matter, the Cod Championships. Now, I came out, as you're going to see, as you've probably already seen actually, in the last video, I had a little practice stint, managed to catch a few codling. So hopefully there are still a few in the system. The Tamar can be up and down, in and out, you just never know what you're going to get. But I do feel quite confident. I'm hoping that I can catch one or two fish. If I can, you know, you're in with a chance. So one fish can win it this whole competition. It is the biggest overall fish will win it, and second biggest, third biggest. There's also a prize for the biggest whiting, just in case there's no codling being caught. There's no guarantee, as we all know, with the codling to come in. And that's about it. You're allowed to fish 2 rods this year. Last year it was a single rod. 2 rods with 3 hooks over 2 rods. So my interpretation to that is 1 pennel rig and 1 on a single hook. I will run you through everything that I'm doing, but as you all know, when I'm fishing this type of fishing, it's going to be simplicity. Running leads, 50-pound snood because there's loads of eels here, 5/0 hooks. I'm fishing frozen squid, all day, and I'll also be fishing worm baits with squid on one rod, on the pennel rod. I've got some frozen crab as well, may slip that on as well. Low water's about, I think it's about 10:30, 11, need to double check it, but most definitely the best fishing time for this system is over low water, a couple of hours either side, so that is absolutely prime time. Building tides, few hours either side of low water. We're in the prime time. It's the prime time of year. There were a few fish in the system earlier on in the week, so there's nothing to say we're not going to catch a few today. Fingers crossed, guys, let's get a result today. Come on. So just give you a quick rundown of the tactics for the day before we start, because once we kick off, it's going to be hard fishing time. But seriously, as usual, fishing the basic running lead, zip slider, 6-ounce lead, got a bead, swivel, 50-pound snood, quite a long snood. I love fishing nice long snoods, get it flowing, get it moving in the tide naturally. This here, I've got a single 5/0 Cox and Rule hook on. That's going to be fishing just single squid baits all day. And on the other rod, if I just quickly grab it, let me just go and pick the other rod up. This one is fishing the exact same. I haven't put the lead on this one yet. It's got a couple of small beads. They were the first that come to hand when I was grabbing the stuff out. A couple of small beads. I've got the 50-pound snood again, but on the business end of this one, you can see I have a Vivarius Big Mouth 4/0 pennel there, and then I've got the 5/0 Cox and Rule specimen, the other one as well, 5/0 specimen hook. That's the business end. This one here, I'm going to be fishing on squid baits and squid lug baits, so slightly bigger, I guess, on the bait size, although it's only going to be single hole squids. I've got a load of bait with me, and you know, all we need now is the fish to play ball for everybody. Fingers crossed we all catch a few fish today. It will be a lovely, lovely occasion if we can get, you know, a few codling stroke cod for every boat, but that's wishful thinking. Then, as we know, they are elusive. We'll just see how it all goes. Fish hard, enjoy the day. Fingers crossed we catch. And yeah, we're nearly there in terms of start time. What have we got? Yeah, we've got another 15 minutes or so until start time. So I'm just going to get some squid now in the bucket with some water in the packs, thaw that out, ready to fish. All right, have a little look behind us there. What a brilliant sight to behold. All those lights there, they're all fishing boats, and they're all here for the same thing that I am, and I absolutely love that. Good luck to every single one of them. I hope we get a load of fish all between us. Of course I want to win the comp myself, but actually to be out here with all the other blokes, all the other fishermen, all sharing the same interest, what a brilliant occasion. And once again, hats off, Matt, you've done us real proud. It's a lovely comp, and I had the privilege of winning it last year. I'm not going to go on about that. It was one of the proudest moments for me in my fishing, and I've done some good things in fishing over the years, but I'll be more than happy to pass the crown on to somebody else who's deserved it today. What a brilliant occasion. Well played everybody for turning out as well. Okay, 3 minutes to take off, people. So just going to start baiting up, get ready to put the rods out. Here we go. First one is just very straightforward. Bit of a whole squid bait that's going out there. And the second one is going to be, as I said, a little bit of lug on there with a whole squid as well. And we'll just see how we do. A couple of lugs spread up, only little small diddly lug, these ones. They come from the Welsh side, I think. It was so difficult for anybody to get any. Got a big raft of weed pushing through at the moment with the tide. There we go. Nice. This is going to be a messy old day today, methinks. And there we go, that's the other bait. I'm fishing one on the squid, One on the whole squid, like that, and one on worm and squid. If you can just pick that up, you can see that big weed line there. We're literally a couple of minutes to take off. You could cut the tension with a knife. Run the starter's orders. Got a bit of a twisty on the end of this rod. Not a great start. That's it. And out we go. It's the first cast gone. 8:01. We're in. And this one's going out to this side. No, it's not. I've caught my line there. There we go. And this one is going out to this side. There we go. 2 rods out. And fishing. Excellent. I'm getting a bite now on the squid rod I've just put out. I'll wind this one in. This is the worm rod, and that was getting me a bite earlier, and just as I suspected, absolutely baitless. A lot of bait strippers here today. I think we're going to get for a hell of a lot of bait. I've had multiple bites on both rods so far. Just small stuff, destroying the bait very quickly. It's early in the tide. As it starts to ease off is normally when it starts to get more serious and productive. But of course you just can't turn your nose up at any bites. And so even the slightest knock you've got to pay attention to. It's not going to pay to be lazy today, but I just wanted to have a pan round quickly and just show you we've got boats all over the place here. Have a look at that little spread, and a hell of a lot of boats have gone upriver. Yeah, very small stuff. Squid basically looks untouched. Still, let's keep on going, keep on going. We've only just set out. I'm sitting exactly how I want to be sitting at the moment, if I'm honest. I was just preparing a crab bait actually, where it's so quiet. I'm thinking stick a crab out, a crab and a lug bait, and just let it fish itself out for a period of time. I'm going to maintain one on the single squid all the way through. There's no way I'll neglect that. That's what I've had all my codling on in the Tamar here. What do we have here? This is going well. This might be Mr. Cod. Ah, it's an eel. Damn. Oh well, first fish of the day. Oh, that got me blood pumping there because it was jolting around like a bit of a cod bite, if I'm honest. Right, bang on low water now. Exactly low water. I've had one eel to show for my efforts this morning. I've not seen on the group any cod coming in. It's been very, very difficult so far all round, I think. A few nice whiting I've seen. But other than that, it's just real bitsy the sort of day. I'm really hoping over in the next sort of half an hour when the tide starts to flood, a few fish start to push in with it though, and we get a chance of a few bites. That's what I've had my eye on all along. So we'll just have to see how it all pans out. I've been wrestling with myself as to whether or not to move or whether or not to stay put. I've decided to stay put. Just had a little pull down on the right hand rod there. That's the first sign of activity for a long, long time. It's tapping again there. There we go. I'm going to pick the rod up here. Come on. Okay, we're into something. It's a little eel. We're in. Got another eel. Let's bring this round. We've got quite a lot of slack out there. That's better. We're in. We've got something nodding away there. This is on crab. Now, what do we have here? This one's nodding. Giving me a very subtle bite to start with. This feels a little bit more serious, this one. We have got a massive lobster. Can you believe that? We've got a massive ass lobster. Well, look at that. That is unbelievable. That's the biggest lobster I've ever caught by a country mile. Wowzers. Now look at that. That is unreal. Jesus, this one's going to go back. He's a real old dog. Try not to get bit by him. Just look at the size of that. Wow. Actually, he's going to go back. Here you go, my old friend. That's a big ass old. That is massive. Look at the size of that. Yeah, back you go. Back you go. Right. So, I've just had a very slight move. Just a little way up the bank that I'm fishing on. Looks as though there's a couple of people have caught a few codling as well now. Up the river by the looks of things. So, fair play to them and good on them. I'm pleased about that. At least we've had a couple of fish amongst the whole fleet, because it would have been long faces all round. And it also gives everyone else hope that there might be a fish or two still in it to catch. So let's have a good crack at it. We've got the whole afternoon to fish, although the best state of the tide is right now and I'm not getting a single bite. So we'll just have to see how it all pans out. But well played for the guys that have already caught a codling. Excellent stuff. Knock. And again, we're in. Well, something's taking a bit of drag there. That's really going. Into something really decent here. This is on the crab bait. I wonder what we have on here. It's really going aggressively. I'm taking line. And it's shooting across the tide a bit. It's an eel. A nice eel at that, but oh, that got the ticker going there, people. That really did get the ticker going. Thought I had a buster of a cod on. But instead we've got a really fat eel. Right, I'm just bringing the anchor in again. Second move of the day, we're on the river now. There's nothing happening down here. So, a move is on the cards. Done. First cast. This right hand rod's got crab on. left hand rod's got just pure squid on, and I've had knocks on both rods to start with, which is more action than I've had for the last 3 hours downriver. So whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing to do, when you're not catching anything, there's no point in just sitting it out. At least got to give yourself half a chance. Something jolting around there, guys. Jolting, really jolting. Probably a... What have we got on here on the crab? It's really hanging on. Really hanging on. It's going to take some line there. What do we have? Got a nice bass. Oh. Now that got my heart going. Really going. Let's get it in the net. May not be the cod to win the day, but it's a beautiful fish all the same. Let's go and throw this one back. Lovely fish. Every bit £5 that is. Just drop it over. Yeah, maybe £6 that one. Back she goes. Lovely fish. We're into something here, people. It's having a good jolt about, I tell you that. Feels nice. What do we have on here? Maybe a ray. It's an eel. I mean, he's tired. He tricked me. It's another eel. Yeah, just what I thought. Yeah, quite a few whiting now. I've not been filming each of them, but I've been hooking a few now and catching a few. You'll see the rods going over left, right and centre. Absolutely getting annihilated at the moment. Bloody things. Little bassy. Everything but the cod so far. Just grab hold of it. Oh, these things. These eels, guys, these eels. Bit of a love-hate relationship with these eels and me. They love my bait, I hate catching them. You see in the background there the Tamar Bridge. That's just where I'm fishing under. Money, money, money. Every car going past, couple of quid, thank you very much. Now, here is a very interesting sped up segment to illustrate how busy I can be during the midst of an onslaught of small nuisance fish, and you can clearly see that is no time for sitting down. I am constantly recasting, rebaiting, picking rods. This whole segment was filmed over the space of 6 minutes and sped up by 8 times. And I just wanted to show this to highlight my mantra, which is there is no point in sitting there after small bites from nuisance fish with no bait on your hooks. We're in here. I think we've got another reel on. Fair bit of weight. And we've got a whiting that's absolutely lassoed 100 times over. It's not even hooked. Have a look at that. Well, I thought there was a bit of dead weight there. Dead weight there was. We literally lassoed a white. Oh no, tell a lie. Yeah. Yes! Get in! Get in! Get in! There we go, people. £3.10, £3.12 of prime Tamar cod in this cod championships. This puts me in the game. I'm over the moon. Get in. I'm absolutely stoked with that. That's probably one of the most fulfilling fish I think I've ever caught in my life. Thank God. Mwah. Give that one a kiss. Get in there. I'm giving myself about another 10 minutes fishing time for the comp, because you've got to get back for the weigh-in in time, obviously. I don't want to be discarded because I didn't make the weigh-in. I had one other bite after that codling that I thought could have well have been a codling. I had a fish on and I dropped it, and but that's it. I had a couple of eels since that codling. This one's knocking away here. Incidentally, I didn't get much footage of that codling, but blimey, it gave me a bite like a smooth hound. The rod just went straight over, flattened out. I bent into it, thinking it's going to be a thornback on there, zooming off, and then it just went bum 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 bum, and I thought, hang on a minute, what have we got on it? You would not believe how much my adrenaline is going after that fish. I am shaking. Literally feel like I've had a fight, and I mean like a proper fight, a punch up. My adrenaline is pumping. Whether it wins the competition or whatever it does is a bit irrelevant, really. Obviously, I really want to win the competition. I'm not going to lie. Of course I do. However, I didn't want to not weigh in anything today. Defending champ and all that, you've got to at least go down on your sword and have a fight with it. And I've managed to winkle one out in the last hour of fishing. You know, they say it's not over till the fat lady sings. Well, that's true. The fat lady hadn't sung, and there's the proof of the pudding. I've winkled one out, last knockings, and I'm absolutely bubbling over the moon. Honestly, I can't wait now to get in, have the competition just stopped, and see where I've wound up with it. All right, people, that's that. I'm packed up. I'm going to whiz in now for the weigh-in. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Let's hope we get a placement. There we go. That's the biggest whiting of the day. Look, 2.4. That's a beast of a whiting.
I did see that.
It's a lovely fish. Look at that.
I've had 2 pounders, but
very good. Well done.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
£16.
£2.6.
Oh,
£2.6.
Couple of, yeah. Go on, mate.
Ideal.
Thanks, mate.
Well done, mate. All right.
Cheers, guys. Don't follow mine. It's too small.
Who's this first? Hold on a second. Oh, tone up.
Just do tones, Matt. Mine's only small.
You sure?
You alright?
Me? Not really.
Oh, I think you've got it, matey.
3.13 and a half.
3.13 and a half. Ooh. Let's go and get this one here. I think you've got it.
Got to win the pairs as well.
Yeah. Are we on 0?
Anyone want to bet on that?
No, I wouldn't.
You might have to go to grams, Matt.
It's a longer fish. Yeah, I think it's just like.
I'm going to say no.
3.13.
3.13.
Oh!
Well done, mate. Well done. 3.13. That's that blood I said to you, it was bleeding.
Yeah.
Half an ounce, can you believe it?
Next
No,
one, cut
very
the
well
trace.
done. Handled cameras and...
What's in this? 312.
3-8.
311 and a
11 and a
half.
half.
Can you believe
All from the
that?
same shoe, isn't
Hey?
All from the same family.
Hey, cracker.
Well done.
There we
man.
go, guys. Tony here in the middle was taking the day. Beat me by half an ounce. He is now the king of the Tamar. I'm the queen. But it's been a really good turnout today, and look, we've caught a few fish today. Have a look at that, and not to forget on the end there, another half an ounce difference between second and third place. So there you go. Couple of really plump whiting in the middle. Happy days all round. Well done, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers everybody for turning up. Loads of people this time, more boats, more anglers. Hopefully we get even more next year. The best whiting to do first. That's Graham Willis, 2 4.5. Well done, mate.
Well done.
Well done, mate. Right. And then the cod. Third place, Martin Neal, 311 and a half. Well done, mate. 110 quid. Second, he was close, 313, Ben Hodgson.
Thank you very much.
And in first place by half an ounce, Tony Swain.
Well done, well played that man.
Well done, mate. £350, mate.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Well in. Good on you. Matt, nice one for today.
That's right.
Excellent
Well done,
day yet
everyone.
again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done, Matt.
Lot of effort. Thank you, Matt.
Well done.
Good bit of fun.
That's it. Look at the size of that.
Little beauty.